Alright. Yo. What's good, my people? How's everyone doing? Is there anyone pulled the new Goku? Nah, I tried. I did like 2 summons, didn't get them. I ain't got no gems, bro. So I did not get that new Goku. Daddy 08 Kishore, chill out, bro. Ramadan ain't over just yet. How are you, my bro? Gave out 1K today? Yeah, I used it. I still ain't get 'em. My sub is gone? Damn, that's crazy. Man. Bro, I hate the feeling of like having to wake up on stream or whatever, but I guess that's what I gotta do. Zero, I love you not as much as Nats though, sorry. Interesting. Hang on. Wait, what is this for? What is this for? Don't know, it's still alive. I don't understand what this is for. I just saw it now. I'm assuming it's a casting announcement. Anthony Mackie, yeah, that's what's it called? Captain America and Falcon. So what are they doing? I don't know. Maybe another Captain America? No, they wouldn't. I don't think they would do something like that. Maybe it's like a casting announcement. It's not only him. Go back. There's other actors. Wait, I can go back on it? Oh, they're cycling through actors. That scared me. Yo, Kaizen, appreciate the 3 months, man. Really appreciate that. W's in the chat. First time buying a sub on my own. Appreciate that, man. Appreciate that. I gotta get that reset emote done soon, man. But whatever. W's, bro. Appreciate that, man. Yeah, they are cycling through actors, yeah. Doomsday? Oh, is it for, are they going to announce... Oh, they cycling through people who are gonna be in Doomsday. Is that what it is? I see. That's more likely. I was gonna say it can't be just a new Captain America. That don't make sense. Okay. That's interesting then. You know what? We'll probably learn more about this like later on. Like probably as the stream is going. So, you know. But yeah. Anyways, hopefully everyone's doing okay. I woke up late again, as usual. But, you know. And, yeah. I believe there are only a few days left of, Ramadan. Now, you know what I mean? As always, just like with every year, I feel like I didn't really make the most of it. But, I mean, I feel that way every year. But, you know, it just means you gotta do your best. And inshallah, if you make it to another year, it just means you gotta try harder next year. But yeah, man. I believe it either ends on Sunday or Monday, I believe. So what? That's maybe 4 days. Maybe we got like 4 days left, I think. I don't actually know. But yeah. In cooler news, Nintendo Direct announced. Oh, is it? Let me see. Where can I see that? Here we go. Tune in tomorrow, March 27th for a live stream Nintendo Direct. Huh. Wait. Why are they doing this? And then, what was it? April 4th or April 2nd? It's one of them two. We have the Nintendo Switch thing. April 2nd? Damn, they really didn't want to do it on April 1st. I guess that makes sense though. The Pokemon ZA leaks worry me because there's no Flagon. Oh, sorry, there's no way Flagon isn't a Mega. Oh, what, you isn't getting one? Wouldn't be the first time. Just news about Switch 1 games? Yeah, I assume, I thought they were already done dropping, Switch 1 games, but I guess not. I guess we'll see. Am I available on this day? Tomorrow? I don't know. I actually don't know. You know what? I might just... when is 7 a.m. PC? Hang on. Let me check. I want to show what that is for me. 7 a.m. PT to BST. 3 p.m. You know what? I'll go live for this tomorrow. We'll watch it. And then after that, I'll record like a video or whatever. Because I do want to get something done. So yeah. Because I believe Friday I'm busy. So I'm out like all day on Friday. So I'm going to be all over the place on that day. So, you know. You're in class to me? I wouldn't worry too much. I wouldn't worry too much. I mean, what's the most interesting thing they could show? You know? What's the most interesting thing they could show? Zero's first ever Nintendo Direct vid. I mean, I don't think I would make a video out of it. I highly doubt that. But, I mean, I guess I could record it. Just as a little safety precaution thing. Oh, this, I've heard of this show. You never know with Nintendo, even just before the Switch 2, they can drop a big bomb. Yeah. I guess we'll see then. I guess we'll see. I'll be there to see it. Hello, what's good, man? Yeah, I've heard of this show before. What do you mean there's 4 seasons of it, though? What? Has this been going on for that long? Raw. I've heard of this, but, you know, all I know is that they used my name. I really should copyright them. But, you know what I mean? People are fans of this. I don't want to get in the way. So, I let them rock, you know? I let them rock. Bro, smelling royalties? Nah, facts. I don't know, I wouldn't watch this. But, you know. Isekai? Hell no. I've heard of that term before. I've heard of that term before, but I don't know what that is. What's good, Zero? What's good, man? Nah, you know what? Oh yeah, I was laughing about this with my friend yesterday, right? So he was like, I told him, bro, you gotta watch Solia like at some point. And he was like, yeah, bro, once I'm done with Solo Leveling, one other show, and then this show called Dan Machi. He was like, yeah, I'll watch Soul Eater. I was like, oh, okay. And I remember that Dan Machi one. I was like, wait, what is that? Like, I haven't. Oh yeah, it was Link Click. That was the third one. And then he was like, I told him, I asked him rather, what's Dan Machi? I haven't heard of that. And then he explained it to me, and he was like, oh, it's about like the son of Zeus like fighting in dungeons and that. Like, it's actually mad lit. And then right at the end, he wrote like, oh, I don't think it's something you would like though. And I was like, huh, something I wouldn't like, huh? I wonder why would he add that at the end? I thought, okay. Now, ladies and gentlemen, we're gonna type in Dan Machi on Google because this is the exact same thing I did. I'm pretty sure I can recreate my exact reaction. And suddenly, and just like that, I understood why my friend said, I don't think you would like this though. Just like that, I realized what he meant by that, bro. He said, yo, what's good? Okay, what the flip? Nah, that being a first time chat is hilarious too. It's not that bad. No, he told me like, oh, it's very the looks and the title are very misleading. He said it's very misleading. Like, it's not actually, apparently like he watches it for the lit fights or whatever. Like, apparently the fights go crazy and it's like it's not as it seems. And I was like, well, I guess I'll trust you. But like, you know, the thing I was confused about, I was like, hold on, how do you get this many words from this word? But then oh, well, that didn't work. How do you? I swear I don't know how you get all them words, bro. I swear I don't know how you get this many words from that word. I don't know, bro. I don't know. Because it's a hashtag visual novel. What does that have to do with anything? And then you never spoke to him again? Nah, like... Here's the thing, right? Like, he's my guy, bro. Like, he's my friend, but like... I did tell him, bro... What are you watching? Bro, here's the thing. Like, at the end of the day, we're all grown men. Like, you can watch whatever you want. As long as you ain't harming no one else. But like... You know... Don't expect me to get put on or anything. This is just one of the shorter examples from visual novel. Oh, do you mean like they're named on a mad thing like often? Is that what you mean? Because Japanese is a complex language. Fair enough. This show looks very something. Yeah. Son of Zeus, huh? That's what this is about? Apparently the fights are lit, but like... I don't know, man. I mean, Dragon Ball got lit fights, and I didn't have to recoil when I googled that one. So I don't know. Hey, man. People can watch what they want, I suppose. People can watch what they want. It's bad when I notice anime because of visiting the green website. Wait, what's the green website? It's giving me solo leveling a bridge vibes. What's a green website? I just joined and I noticed anime. Of course you do, of course you do. The fights are kind of lit, not gonna lie, at least better than 7 Deadly Frames. I mean, that's not a bar. Also, wait, you've watched it? You know what? I'm not even surprised. Multiple people here have watched it, actually, so never mind. English titles, Invincible. Japanese title, reincarnates into a... Oh, okay. Well, you know. I guess that makes sense. There's an isekai where someone reincarnates a literal vending machine. Bro. This is why I'm not that big of an anime person, bro. Well, there's multiple reasons, but like, this is why you just have to stick with good old DBZ and anything DBZ adjacent, bro. That's all you gotta do. As long as they scream, power up, throw key blast at each other and fight, and there's like no fan service, you know what I mean? The fan service is just them getting a new power up. Like that's my type of thing. You know what I mean? That's my thing. Have you heard about a potential P4 remake? I have, which is it's very cool that it's happening, but there ain't really much to talk about yet. So, you know. Okay, chat, why are you guys bringing that up? You know what? Not a single person... You know what? Not a single person even spelled the word right. So you know what? I'm not even going to acknowledge that, bro. No. You know what? No. You can't even spell the word. I'm not even going to acknowledge it. No. You can't criticize me. No. In fact, I don't even know what show you're talking about. Reading that, don't even know what that is. I don't even know, bro. And can Legends stop... Can Twitter stop showing me this every time? Every time a new unit comes out and I can't get it, the first thing I see is someone pulling it. The first thing I see, he's got it red 1. The banner came out like a few hours ago, gang. Oh my gosh, bro. Can they stop? Every time. I don't care. Like, they always do this, bro. Every time. It's like Twitter knows that I didn't pull it. And you know what the best part is? Whenever I do pull the new unit, they don't show me anything. They don't show me nothing. They only show me other people pulling a new unit when I don't have it. I swear, when Gogeta came out and I pulled him second multi, I didn't hear no one on the timeline talk about Gogeta 4 that day. Like, what? What, was it not cool? What? Oh, Zero got it. Guys, it's not that interesting no more. What? My life is peaceful because I left Legends. I can believe that. I just come back to summon on stuff. And if I pull the unit, then I'll play PvP. He's in your walls. You did it in 10th Annie Dokkan? Yeah, but that was once and that was for a joke. You know what I mean? That was for a joke. I wasn't flexing on purpose. Summoning while you stream gives us luck. Yeah, because I remember when Rice was like summoning during a recording or something like that, and he just got hella stuff. Yeah, Zero, you're meant to get shafted and lucky. Sorry, bud. It's our entertainment. Apparently so. I spent 17k and pulled Red Super Saiyan Goku from an early access. This game wants me dead. Yeah, it does. Oh wait, you mean the first sparking Goku ever made? Yeah, you're cooked, bro. They actually want you to uninstall the app. They don't want your money. That's crazy. Hey man. They say 20k is like the safe amount to pull something. So you're only 3k away from getting what you want, right? I pulled all 3 Part 2 units under 500 stones during the OST reaction. Yeah, I knew it was something like that. Because I remember I was recording something and every time I would look in chat, I'd see you losing your mind because you pulled something new. Like, I remember that. By the way, the reason as to why the titles are so long, because they want to convey what's in their story quickly for readers. I understand that, but like, I feel like they also just do it because it's like, it's eye-catching. You know what I mean? It's like, it's just a good way to like grab someone's attention with like when you have like a really ludicrous name. You know what I mean? I feel like that's what it is. Or like that's an aspect to it. Meanwhile, I took my entire life savings to pull Gogeta only to finally pull him on an angry single. It gets like that, man. It gets like that. That's just gacha games for you, bro. I'm getting my friends to play P3R. What, do you hate your friend or something? You want them to experience depression? Start playing episode I guess. Pretty nice for real. I'm glad you think so. I like the story of episode I guess, and I think it really ramps up towards the end. But the gameplay was just kind of... like, definitely takes its toll after a while. I actually still don't have full power Broly, weirdly. Is that the 9th anniversary one? By the way, just got through like the 3rd worst point in Kanji's dungeon. Fair enough. Ludicrous, alright bro, we get it, you're British. Well, actually, that's a rapper. So, how do you know I wasn't talking about the rapper? But yeah. Anyways, just saying, just throwing this out there, by the way. I was struggling to fall asleep yesterday. And I did need something to help me fall asleep, you know. So I did throw on a quick episode, you know what I mean? Now, I know people are going to criticize, you know what I mean? But you guys can't spell the name of it anyway, so it's like, why should I take you serious? I watched an episode. It was pretty good, you know? You know? You know what I mean? We ain't doing too much. And I fell asleep and I went to sleep, bro. I went to sleep, I woke up, and then here I am. You know? It's just that simple. Personally, zero content is good for sending me to sleep. Hey man, at least it helps someone. Couldn't believe my eyes. Couldn't believe your eyes about what? Bro's a big fan for real? Hey, I wouldn't say that. I wouldn't say that. If you need to fall asleep, just read One Piece. Works every time. Ooh, that's a good that's a good idea. Did you see the manga artist got arrested for tax evasion? That's... Okay, I mean, I mentioned this before, but that's kind of like half the reason I wanted to read it. Because I thought that was hella gangster, bro. Because, like, bro, we've all been there. We've all tax evaded before. Like, every single one of us. Everyone in chat, we've all done that before. And I find it really interesting. Well, interesting, that's not the right word. Very cool. Solo Leveling, my favorite bedtime story. Hey, look. Naz put me onto Solo Leveling. I don't watch anime in it, so, like, most of the time it's going to be someone else putting me onto something, right? Hey, that show is cool to, like, turn your brain off, too. I watch it in bed. I can't name a single character other than Sung Jin-woo. I haven't watched I don't know a single other character's name. You got the guy that sound like Vegeta, I guess. Because I watch it in dub. Iceberg videos make me sleep. Slept through a whole 3-hour one. I haven't watched an iceberg video in a while. If the IRS is in chat, I pay my taxes every year. Yeah, you got some people feigning ignorance in chat talking about, oh, who's we? Man, you know who's we, bro. Me and you and me. Yourself and I, you know? Like, come on, bro. We all been there when it comes to tax evasion, bro. Who's evading taxes? The author to that show, you know, the author to that show. That's what I'll say. Just watching Naruto filler arc to fall asleep. You're never gonna hear about the events ever again. Talking about my shadow. Can they avoid catch these hands? I'm not sure. I don't know. I will say though, yeah. Wait, so is the author still like locked up? Or what? Like, does anyone know? Because if she is, man, give it a rest, bro. Let her out. Let her out. Bro, listen, I caught up. I need more chapters. If she's still locked up, bro, let her out, man. Let her out, bro. Don't piss me off. Let her out, man. I want to see what's gonna happen next, bro. You know what the worst part is? Like, the part where I caught up is unironically the most interesting the story ever got. which is so annoying. Like the part where I finally admitted, okay, wait, no, I actually like this, and like the story was actually getting lit. Yes, I'm using the word lit for this. Believe, I know it's crazy. It's actually quite stupid that I'm using that word, but whatever. Like, it got really interesting. So I was like, oh, you would have to, I would have to catch up here, wouldn't I? So yeah, I don't know this man no more. Bro, I don't know what happened, man. I don't know. Maybe you should read the light novel instead. There's a light novel? One thing I'll say about episode I guess is I don't like how weak I am again. Yeah, they try and give you like a lore reason, but I don't know. It was kind of annoying. The author makes it. Wait, oh, sorry. I'm not even gonna say the name of it. That thing is a light novel that the artist got arrested. Is only adapting it into a manga. Oh, the manga's out for. Oh, I see. Bro, read this. Okay, what is that, like a slur? Bro, read this word. Nonsense, but not JoJo. So you don't... Why do people find it so weird that I don't want to watch the thing that looks weird? You know? Plus, this is a very bizarre 1 in a million chance that I would ever like read or watch something like this. Of course it's not gonna happen again. Like, this is an irregularity, bro. This will never happen again. Like, what? This will literally never happen again. Bizarre? Oh my gosh, bro. Oh my days. Okay, bro. Very funny. Very funny. I don't know, man. Look, what I will say, I hope the author isn't like is free, bro. Free her. Free her, bro. I don't care. Free her. I want my chapters out now. I want my chapters out now. I don't care. Bro. I will dance butt naked oiled up for you to read JoJo. In what world do you think that would like appeal to me and I would actually be convinced to watch it after read it after that? Surprised we got him into Persona, I'm not gonna lie. Exactly. Bro, you guys made me sit through how many cutscenes of people like bathing? What? You made me sit through how many scenes of that? Persona 4, I'm pretty sure it happened twice. Like, you enjoyed Persona though? Yeah, so maybe, you know what? I just realized something. Technically, all of this is your fault. You guys are ruining me. Because I wasn't like this before. Because hear me out. Persona 4 is a mystery thing, right? That's a mystery thing. And what's this that I'm reading right now? A mystery thing. You guys did this really and truly. You got me into Persona? Okay. Yeah, but they got me in. You know what I mean? Like, it's a chain reaction, bro. It's a chain reaction. I'm pretty sure the artist got 10 months in prison and 3 years suspension, so she probably ain't doing much for a while. No! I mean, I don't care. Whatever. I don't care. Should have paid her taxes then, you know? Should have paid her taxes. It's your duty as an adult in your country to pay your taxes, so, you know. Man, free her, bro. Free her. I mean, what? Weeaboo is a term for anime-obsessed people. Oh, like, so the opposite of me. Like, a stereotype that would go to Japan and be surprised that not everything is 2D. Imagine the Sonic fandom, but for Japan in general, slipping Japanese words into regular speech. Use a general insult. Oh! I see. Okay. 0 Persona 5 has no bath scene. Play it immediately. I would, but we are currently busy with something else. Hold on. Speaking of which, we're gonna start playing in a second. I'm just checking something. Alright. Yeah, man. Wait, how many? Okay, wait. What episode am I even on? Wait, I just want to check what episode I'm on. Hold on. And chat, I'm gonna say this. The main character, I won't lie. The main character's dope, bro. I'm not gonna lie, bro. I think it's one of the best main characters. I don't care what no one says. I think it's one of the best main characters, bro. I am currently on episode 20. Okay. Yeah, I'm on episode 20. Alright. What should Dachi decide to back only to lose a second time? Oh, what? You mean they brought him back just so he could lose a second time? Probably. I don't even know what Dachi is gonna do in this story, really and truly. Waiting for Rebirth of Souls to get bigger lobbies so we can do tournaments. Bro, why can I only have 2 people in a lobby? That is so dumb. But whatever. I think Rebirth of Souls is a good game, and the story mode is phenomenal. Like, the single player content is good, but the online is terrible. Like, I don't care what no one... Like, it's actually embarrassing how bad it is. The game's fun, but you know. The online is just really bad. Story mode is phenomenal, though. It's really good. I do want to start playing the story again, but you know. The netcode is arse. It is, bro. Bleach having the Sparking Zero issues then? Nah, like, Bleach is a good game. It's like... At least Sparking Zero, like, they had full lobbies where you can have a bunch of people in. You know what I mean? Like, it had, like, a world tournament online mode, you know what I mean? Like, it had ranked. Like, it had everything. The issue with Bleach is that, what, you have... Sparking is its own set of issues. Yeah, like, they're not the same. Like, they're 2 different games with 2 different problems. You know what I mean? They don't have rollback netcode. I believe the way it works, you can't have rollback netcode in an arena fighter. Like, you just can't do that. Sparking Zero's netcode is, like, weirdly good. I don't know how they did it. Like, you can say whatever you want about that game. That game's online is actually pretty good. Especially for what it is. I don't know why. But I wish every game could play like that. But, you know. It is what it is. But yeah, man. Anyways. Hey, chat. When Ramadan is over and I start playing music on stream again, if you see like I don't care. I'm gonna have to listen to what these openings and endings sound like, bro. I want to know if they're lit or not. I don't care. One thing I will say though, like, I heard a bit of the first one. I didn't like it. So like, you know, I'm gonna go some of Super Saiyan 4. I'll be right back. Good luck. At least Japan's waking up to netcode more in general. As slow as it is, for a long time, they're on a tiny island where everyone's close to each other. Yeah, that's why they decide on, what's it called? Delay based all the time. That's just annoying. Have you heard Yin Yang from P4 Animation? No, but a bunch of people have asked me to hear it. Why is Zenny such an issue on Legends? What, you like running out? I can't lie, I do run out quite a lot whenever I'm upgrading equipment. When I'm equipment re-rolling. Can't believe Bandai Namco keeps doing these netcodes. I don't know, man. Increase the amount, I beg. Yeah, I agree with that. It's very frustrating. But yeah, man. Why is it only 10 billion? It's so weird, it's like, to say only 10 billion, but it's like, bro, it's really not that much, because like, it costs so much. You ain't never gonna hear it either. It's Persona and anime, both fiend for that YouTube copyright, pretty much. Okay, I have some news. Oh my gosh, bro. Let me guess. You pulled Super Saiyan 4 Goku. Is that what you want to say? Is that your news? What are you waiting for then, bro? Just say it, bro. Said W. I pulled him. Good for you, man. Yes? Alright. Cool. Good for you, man. I'm happy for you, bro. I'm happy for you, man. Can't you tell by my joyous expression on my face how much I care? Spent $50 though. That's actually quite low for Legends. I didn't miss anything, right? No, we're literally just about to open the game. I wish gachas didn't make so much money as they do. Yeah, well, Dokkan and Legends make plenty, so that's not gonna change. Can't lie, Shadow Yukio got me scared. Someone was gonna walk in during that scene on the Midnight Channel. Shadow Reset, I'm gonna have to make sure nobody's in the house. Yeah, that would be wise. That would be wise. Man. Seeing all, okay, I will, like, I know you guys mentioned it, but like, Rise and Kanji in the remake, I don't know how that's gonna work, bro. Please, like, I don't want to see that. You know what it is? That was one of them moments where the like, the PS2 graphics kind of helped it, because it was like, okay, because it looks the way it does, like, it's not as bad. But if we make the game look as beautiful as P3R looks, and we have that kind of stuff, that you're making me worry now. You know what I mean? You're making me worry. I don't think we need that. I feel like there's a lot of stuff in that game where it's like, if they were to remake it, it's like I don't know if I would like to see that, but you know. Very curious if they'll keep the 3 sex dungeons in a row thing. You know, I feel like they will. I feel like they will. I feel like they will. As everyone else has said, can't wait for more Kanji and Naruto discourse. Wait, what do you lot mean when you say Kanji and Naruto discourse? What is there to talk about with them? I don't understand. Now that I've beaten Persona 4 Golden and like we're in like the spin-off era, it's like what is there, like, I feel like I have a pretty good grasp on the characters, bro. Like, I feel like I understand them pretty well. Like, all I needed to do was play the main game and I get it, you know? I feel like there ain't much to debate, right? The game tells you everything you need to know about them. People don't think Kanji's gay. People argue about whether or not Naruto is trans. Kanji, I mean... Okay, for the Kanji thing, I don't know. Like, I don't know. To be honest, I don't care. You know what I mean? That's not interesting to me. However, the Naruto thing... I feel like hers is a lot more straightforward because she tells you the reason why she was dressing as a man in the first place. Like, they already did that. So, like, how is that a conversation? Kanji's clearly bi. Well, there you go then. Naruto literally says she's a woman. Yeah. How is that a conversation then? That's not... How is that a debate? How is it a debate if the game tells you? That just means you weren't paying attention. Like, what? The whole reason we literally played through the game live, bro. Like, we played through the game live. I did not go through any, like, debate with no one. Like, I just played the game and looked and read and listened when they spoke. I hate all this wokeness in my games, man. Bro, how can you make a debate out of nothing? The game tells you. What? She tells you. The whole point was she didn't want to be a man. It was just she was working in a career path, in a field, in an industry that's male dominated. So she pretended to be a man so that she would get respected more. That's it. And that's not me like giving my opinion. That's not an opinion. That's what the game told me. Basically Mulan. Literally, yes. Literally, yes. Quite literally Mulan, yeah. It's the same thing. So, like, you're not calling Mulan trans, are you? Anyone got good ways to farm Zenny? Super Zenny. Put it on, like, spend the maximum amount of stamina you can. Skip it. That's all you can do, bro. That's the only thing you can do, Super Zenny. It's the most effective thing by far, but it's just boring. I do. Sorry, that's all you can do. Because it's grinding in Legends sucks. It's so boring. That's literally all you can do. I don't know. I feel like I don't understand how the... Like, if there was actually like a debate to it, then obviously I would just keep my mouth shut. Because then it is what it is, right? But in the case of Naruto, where the game tells you the story, or like tells you what's going on, why don't you just listen to what the game is telling you, you know? Like, it's not a riddle. Like, they were pretty blatant about it. But, I don't know. Maybe it's just a case of, like, maybe some people just, There is such a thing as looking too deep into things sometimes. Like, I feel like I've seen that on the internet a lot. There's like people will go too in depth, like on their English teacher, like, why is the door red? Like, what did they mean by that? You know what I mean? Like, maybe it's something like that where it's like, if you look too deep into something and you try and look for things that aren't there, it's like you warp your perception of what the writer's actually trying to say. It could just be something like that. Where it's like people are trying to look too far when the game is actually just telling you, you know? You gotta have media literacy. No, you really don't. Like, you don't need media literacy to just listen to someone speaking to you. I don't think that works in this case. I think it's just people looking too deep into it. The game tells you, and they're not very vague about it. Like, they tell you exactly what's going on, to the point where that's why, like, when I was playing through that section, like, I understood, I nod my head, and I move on. It's like, okay, and I can't have an opinion. The game told me what happened. That's like me saying, in my opinion, Teddy is a shadow. That's not my opinion. That's how it is. The game told me. You know? The game told me what he is. Like, that's not me having media literacy. That's just me, like, listening to what someone has to say to me, you know? Now, obviously, if I'm being wrong, if I'm speaking about it the wrong way, I apologize, you know what I mean? Like, feel free to let me know, but, you know, I don't know. I don't think this is a case of media literacy. I think it's just people not listening, or like trying to look for something else that ain't there. Can't wait for Writer 1 to ruin Yosuke. Okay, no. If they want to change anything in the remake, please. That guy Yosuke, bro. We need to sort him out. But yeah, anyways. Let's go.
This program is brought to you by the following sponsors.
Keep Yuri, I beg. Who's Yuri? Oh, you mean the actor? Oh, yeah. I agree, yeah. He's lit. Good old Spider-Man. I can't lie, I'm just excited to have like new HD renders to put on thumbnails, bro. I can't wait for that. Ooh, I just realized we're actually gonna get to do like bro's active in Bleach right now. I mean, we talking about the actor? Money is money, bro. Like, what the... Come on, like, what... Money is money, bro. Bread is bread. Money talks. Man, throw a bag at his forehead, bro. Now come back. We like you, bro. Just come back, man. Come on. Yuri's literally Spider-Man. He's too big for Persona now. Nah, see, that's forgetting where you came from. I can't respect that. See, that's ego. Like, no.
Persona 4 Arena.
Don't forget what this franchise did for you. Come back. Like, what? Bro, what? Nah, see, I can't agree with that. I can't agree with that. That is forgetting where you came from, bro. I don't appreciate that. Okay, where were we? Oh yeah, we were doing Naoto's bit now. I'm still mad about missing Rise's aura moment. Don't worry, y'all. I'll work on getting that out on YouTube. Still voiced minor characters in Reload. Atlas doesn't care about what she did. What did Nanako do? Can't wait for someone to walk in on Shadow Rise in the remake and ask him if I'm watching. Yeah, I mean, well, you gotta make sure that no one's around. That's all. You'll know when you're at that section, so I mean, it's up to you, really and truly. Probably some of the actors will get replaced. Actually, he had him as Sasuke put him on the map. Oh, okay, sorry. Well, you have to understand, I haven't watched Naruto, so it's like, you know, my fault. You're probably right, though. Sasuke is like one of the most popular anime characters ever. And I'm saying that. You know what I mean? I'm saying that. I haven't even watched Naruto, and I can tell you that. Ben 10. Oh, yeah, he is Ben 10, isn't it? Got credentials on him. Oh, my gosh. Hello, Zero. Hello, chat. What's good, Ali? Nah, him as Ben 10's lit. What? He might be too expensive for Yosuke, but he'll probably still voice minor characters. I mean, you know. Okay, hating on Ben 10 is crazy, bro. That's crazy. You gotta respect Ben 10, bro. He solos unironically. What, Ben 10? You guys think Ben 10 could beat Goku? Okay, wait. Chat. As much as, bro, I love Goku. You know what I mean? I love Goku. But really and truly, chat. Let's be real now. What is Goku? An alien, right? What does Ben 10's watch do? Transform into aliens. All he has to do is be like, yo, Goku, can I scan you real quick? You want a lit fight? Let me scan you. Goku would 100% agree to it. He would be like, yes. Okay. Sure. He would let him do it. Correct me if I'm wrong here. He would let him do it. He would transform into a Saiyan and scrap. Like, what? He would. Now, I don't know how strong that Saiyan would be. Obviously, it wouldn't be as strong as Goku, because, like, you know, like, what makes Goku strong is the fact that he's Goku, not really the fact that he's a Saiyan. So, like, it wouldn't be exactly equal. Ben 10 wouldn't know about Kido. Yeah, but, like, that's what makes the fight interesting, though. Like, he's not gonna be just as strong as Goku. So that's what makes the fight interesting. And then, you know, maybe he can get his ass whooped for a bit. And then he could say, okay, I'm tired of losing. Alien X. You know what I mean? And just cheat. Like, now, I'm not nerdy enough to argue, like, Ben 10, Alien X versus Goku. I have no idea, okay? From what it's been years since I watched Ben 10. From what I remember, if you get, like, the people to agree or something, like, Alien X can basically do anything he wants. So I guess he would win, I think. I would assume Alien X would win. I don't know. Ben 10 should become the peak form of a Saiyan. The only weird thing about that is we don't know what that looks like. So I guess he'd resemble Broly more than Goku. Because like, especially now, like Ultra Instinct isn't a Saiyan thing. It's just a technique that he's learning. Like, turning into a Saiyan wouldn't give you Ultra Instinct. Goku can destroy a universe easily. I mean, that's not really the point, though. I feel like, you know what? I feel like Alien X would probably win just because it's kind of unfair. But, like, at the end of the day, I don't care. I like Goku more, so I'll just say that Goku wins. But, like, you can't disrespect Ben 10, bro. Ben 10 was the one as a kid, bro. We don't talk about reboot Alien X. I don't know anything about it, so, you know. He just does whatever he wants with Alien X now. Oh. So what, he doesn't have to go through the whole, like, debate thing anymore? That's interesting. Oh, that kind of made it more interesting, though. Oh, well. Broly's the one following the Saiyan strength path, right? Since Goku, Vegeta, and Gohan have their own thing. Yeah, yeah. That's exactly right. The only thing about Nanako's VA, Karen Stressman, is that she apparently liked 3 chump posts. Why was she doing that, bro? Why was she doing that, bro? What? What? I thought you guys told me it was something to do with NFTs. What? Hey, listen. You know what? Okay. That doesn't sound like the end of the world to me. It just... Just ask her to come in, record the things, and then leave, bro. You don't need to do the mad thing, bro. Just ask her, yo, come record your lines and leave. You know what I mean? Just do that, bro. Like, you know, it's not that deep. You know, it's not deep enough. I'm not saying you have to like the person, but I'm just saying, like, bro, just make her record the lines and go home. You know what I mean? Just be like, appreciate that, man. All right. Apparently she did NFTs. I just know she wasn't, oh, she was against masking up during COVID. Bro, I remember people that were like that. Bro. The only thing I didn't like about masks during COVID is the fact that, like, for some reason, the UK decided to be really hot. Of course it would, right? The country that's known for being cold decides to be really hot when we have to wear face masks. So it was pretty annoying. Like, that's the only reason I didn't like wearing a mask. But even then, I was still wearing one. Because, like, bro, if they tell me to, I'm going to. Like, what? I guess I'll trust you. What's the worst that could happen? Would I be based as a celebrity for having the most NSFW page in existence? I keep forgetting what based means. You guys have explained this to me before. And my friends have told me what that means as well. It just means cool. Because I hear based and I'm thinking based on what? But I have been told multiple times what it means. So I'm just, I don't know. Clearly, I just don't think that word is very interesting. So I keep forgetting it. The worst thing about masks for me is that I wear glasses, so my glasses keep falling off. Excuse me. Base is the opposite of cringe. Oh, okay. I had to wear glasses and they were constantly fogging up. I couldn't see. Oh, okay. I could see how that's annoying. I don't wear glasses, so I guess... I never thought about that, actually. Wait, I'm trying to remember. My friends who wear glasses... Oh, nah, but see, they didn't come to school wearing glasses, though. Like, that's the difference. Yeah, okay, never mind. I'm gonna forget what I was gonna say, then. These ads are diabolical. I want to know how it feels to get thrown at something. Like, bro, be my guest. I think you need to sub up. I think those ads are a little... Huh. Wearing glasses plus the mask was annoying. Yeah, I'm remembering. I don't think my friends who wear glasses ever came to school with them. So, you know. I was going to say, no wonder I haven't heard about that then. They made us wear them during PE too. Did I wear a mask during PE? Nah, see, I probably definitely took it off. I definitely took it off during PE. There's no way. I'm trying to think of what I would do in that situation. No, I took it off. There's no way. Speaking of glasses, my friend recently got them because he couldn't see well, and he mentioned that road signs are way clearer now. He passed his driving test months before and he couldn't read signs. That's insane. That is it. So he was a potential hazard and he passed anyway. I've got no excuse, bro. I gotta pass my test now, bro. You know what? Thank you for telling me the story. I'm gonna use that as motivation to pass, bro, because I want my license. I want to drive. Anyways, I was gonna say this earlier during the Goku vs Ben 10 thing. Alien X be like, I wield the strongest armor, can wipe out foes with a single thought, and I shoot lightning that you can't dodge, so don't even try. Yeah, like, that's the thing. So yeah, I guess Alien X would win. But I'll say Goku because I like Goku more. It's insane that you can't pass. I haven't failed yet. I haven't taken the test. What do you mean it's insane that you can't pass? No, it's not, because I haven't tried yet. I'm in the middle of doing theory right now, and I was like 2 or 3 marks away from passing the theory. Once I pass theory, I will move on to practical and I will get my license. It's just about when I do it. That's all. It's just about when I do it. I hope I don't end up being too late, though. Trust me, man. Bro, when I get my license, all of you will know. All of you will know. Because I'm going to make a big deal of it. I promise you. Everyone in the whole world is going to know that Zero got his license. Bro, couldn't do theory in 1 try. I've been taking the mock thing on that app. Look at that. Theory 4-in-1. This is the app everyone in the UK uses. I'm doing this. Okay? I'm almost done. I swear I'm going to do my theory. I'm going to pass it. And then we will move on to the practical. It's not my fault that... Do a mock test live. It's going to take too long. But like, bro... No one cares about that, so I'm not doing that. But like, bro... Just trust me, man. Trust me. I'm going to pass, man. I swear I will. I promise I will. Back when I had to wear a mask with my glasses, I would have to mess with my mask and push them under the glasses frame so my breath would come out from under my mask instead of from the top. Is that why they fog up? Is because the air is going up? Guys, cut him some slack. I'm sure he's driven enough to pass. Now I hope you fail. Zero worst driver confirmed. Alright, man. Just wait until I pass, bro. Just wait. Just wait until... Nah, you guys have actually upset me. It's fine, though. It's fine.
The town becomes a labyrinth as the clock strikes midnight. It's just like the dark hour described in those documents.
Volume's good for the voices, right? Yeah. Nah, chat, I hope you... Nah, you've actually hurt my feelings, but you know what? It's fine, it's fine. Because you know what it is? Actions speak louder than words. When I pass, you guys are gonna... You're gonna regret everything. I'm gonna remember everything you guys said. It's cool. It's cool. I hope you know that. I'm gonna remember everything, I promise. I take a deep breath and check my surroundings. First, I review the situation. If I remain calm and collect as much data as I can, I should be able to pass my driving test.
No one's here yet. I'd have thought someone would have come straight to Juness.
From what I could tell on my way here, the town is utterly empty. Are you, Senpai, and the others alright? If this phenomenon is the same as the Dark Hour from the documents, then the only ones capable of moving about in it are persona users like us. But why? If this was so deliberately induced, then what is the culprit's aim in doing so? Since my call with Labrys was cut off, I have no idea about her safety either. Is the helicopter she and her companions were riding safe? If that actually crashed, that's crazy. And what's happened to Mitsuru-san and her, retinue? I've never seen that word before. This is a dangerous line of thought. I'm losing my cool and can't keep my thoughts straight. I'm no detective in this today.
Calm down. If I start worrying, there'll be no end to it.
Zero has SpongeBob driving skill. That's the first thing I see when I look at chat, by the way. Oh my gosh. I take another deep breath. I know already that the red fog filling the area isn't poisonous at first blush. I did consider that the enemy might be employing an airborne toxin, but the whole town is covered in the stuff, and there's no way to move about while still avoiding it.
Still, it may be best to try not to breathe it in to the extent I can avoid it.
Huh? Naoto-kun?
Huh?
I'm thrown for a loop at being called out of the blue. I was so lost in thought that my reaction is slightly delayed.
Chie-senpai, is that you?
Uh-huh. Why?
I love how obviously fake these are. I love how obviously fake these are, man. Huh? Yeah? What?
Thank goodness you're safe. What about the others?
How should I know? They've got nothing to do with me.
A cheerful answer, and tone of which sounds like Chie-senpai's usual self, but her actual words ring a warning bell in my mind.
My senses seem untampered with. From which I take it that you are not Chie-senpai.
Bro, bro, I swear, Naoto and Rise are the biggest horror farmers in history, bro. Oh, that remake is gonna be so good because people are gonna shed light on this. Oh my, oh bro, I can't wait. Oh, I can't wait. Because I've noticed something. People online don't actually realize how much of an aura farmer these two are. Oh my gosh, this is gonna be amazing. Nah, I need this remake to come out. Just because I'm gonna see so many posts about, wait, was she always this crazy? Bro, one sentence is all she needed. She said, yeah, you're not Chie. One sentence. People online hate Naoto because of Persona 4 discourse. Man, what a waste of the best character in the franchise, bro. Because she's just so cool, bro. Oh, why would like the coolest character in the franchise be reduced to that, bro? That's so sad. I hope this remake just lets people see how cool this character is. Cause like, oh my goodness, bro.
Who are you?
Little old me? I'm Chie Satonaka, though I'm a fake one, based on the real Chie.
All it took was one sentence. She said, yeah, you're not her. Crazy.
I see. So you make no effort to hide your true nature. And what are your intentions?
Well, foolish question, even for me. The town was covered in the strange red fog shortly after the disappearance of Mitsuru and her people, and now a false Chie-senpai, identical to the real thing, stands before me. I have no inkling as to the enemy's goals, but it is at least apparent that they expect us to fight in order to accomplish them.
Isn't it obvious? I came to fight you.
Are you? Rather, is the culprit who created you the same one who seized Labris? Or is it an accomplice of his?
Oh, W press, hold on. I want information right now. Even if what stands before me is an imitation, it is honestly answering me this much. I felt they would be smarter to draw out as much information from it as possible.
You really are sharp, aren't you, Naoto-kun? But who cares about any of that? Persona!
The fact that they can use that is crazy, by the way. A familiar shadow takes form behind the fake Chie-senpai. Impossible. As close as these fakes are, they are not the genuine article. Yet not only was this one able to summon the same persona that Chie uses, it did so in the real world. What in the world is going on here? After dodging the attack, I jump back and draw the gun at my side. This is no illusion. That was a heavy strike with considerable weight behind it.
Did I surprise you? Oh, sorry. I meant it as a little read.
It seems the circumstances are different from before. What sort of scheme is unfolding now?
Solving that's supposed to be the detective job.
Wow.
If you don't hurry and get ready, you'll get yourself hurt.
So you have no intention of providing answers. Very well.
Ooh, now that's our Now-chan. It's so convenient for us that you catch on quick.
Is that General Teddy?
You understand without me having to explain, right? Thanks for participating in the P1 Climax.
You know, I'm starting to notice something, bro. I'm starting to notice something. Anytime Naoto, I bet the writers love using Naoto because they get to just skip all the pretenses and just get down with it, bro. Like, I feel like they love it because they get to skip all the exposition and all that, bro. Like, they're like, listen, you already know. You already know.
Now then, on to Now-chan's
That just makes things
first
easier.
round. Obviously, this is a serious battle with nowhere to run. Oh, by the way, Mid-chan and the others you're looking for were smushed and captured by me, General Teddy. In other words, if you keep winning in the tournament, you might be able to save them.
Again, it's still weird that, like, he just admits everything. But no, every character just admits everything or whatever. I still find that weird. Though I'd considered this as a possibility, I can't help but furrow my brow at General Teddy's words. So Mitsuru-san and her team were indeed captured. The Shadow Operatives are professionals when it comes to Shadow-related matters, so if our opponent captured them so easily, then we clearly cannot afford to underestimate them.
Oh, and you can use your persona too now, Token. Well then, bring on the win!
See, like, why would you say that? Like, whatever. Okay, we can skip this, because this is always the same.
It seems I haven't time to waste, so I won't bother holding back. Persona!
Yeah!
Great! That's the Naoto-kun I know! That makes it even more fun crushing you!
I wouldn't be so certain. You can never win against me.
Alright! You can never win against me. Alright, let's go. Lee-chan from Mitsuru? Yeah. Aura incarnate, bro. Oh yeah, I forgot. Naoto like has her own thing. Hey, I've been playing a lot of Bleach recently, so like I'm kind of used to characters just having like their own things. She's got bullets, right? Yeah. Ow. Okay, that. Get away from me! Oh my gosh. Bro! Get away from me! Oh, wait, that's tough! Oh, wait, that was hard! Wait, oh, I want to do that again. Oh, well. Too late now. Hey, Naoto's cool.
Alright, it's over.
I don't like Zonos, though, but like, I mean, she felt fine, I guess.
Oh, I lost. Well, I guess that's enough.
Okay. You don't really sound that bothered by it.
As I said, you cannot win against me. Our forms can be mimicked, but you can never replicate our inner drive.
It was strong, though I wore a brave face to intimidate my opponent. Had I put one foot wrong, it could have been me who was defeated. For some reason, I feel much more exhausted than I remember being the case when I would fight inside the TV world. Is it because of my opponent's abilities, or...?
This is a setup.
Thank you for letting us know. There's a mighty cracking sound and the red pillars to the four sides of me shatter. I have evidently emerged the victor without any problems and gained the right to proceed. That happens again. As that happens, the false Chie-senpai begins to disintegrate before my eyes. It must have been crushed by tampering with the shadow.
What is that?
What appears to be grains of light float up from the rapidly dissolving fake. They form a ribbon of light, drawing an arc in the air and drift away in a particular direction as if drawn to something. Thinking back upon the battle, I believe I saw similar grains of light whenever my persona and the fakes would clash. What are they? Could they be fragments of something? When I follow the light with my eyes, I can scarcely believe what I see. There is an enormous and bizarrely shaped structure which has no place in a rural town, or anywhere else in the real world.
Is that the hill where Yasogami High is? The orbs of light are gathering there.
Something's off. The opponent's methods are different from Labrys's case. They're challenging us head on now. I don't know what that word is. Aspects of this case are the red fog enveloping the real world, a giant tower atop Yasogami High, the grains of light that appear in battle, and this strange exhaustion I feel. Suddenly, something pops into my mind. Those documents I obtained from public safety, one of them detailed a past case involving Mitsuru-san's team, involving a giant tower that only appeared during a special period of time. If I recall correctly, it was called Tartarus. That aberrant tower was built to call forth something monstrous. Is it possible that...
Is the culprit of this case intending to...
Oh! Oh!
I must ask that you not needlessly acquire
inquire further. Now is not yet the time.
What? Impossible. This was unlike my encounter with the false Chie. I was paying close attention to my surroundings. Yet this man suddenly appeared behind me as if from thin air.
Naoto Shirogane, you will be making your exit here. Die.
Wait, he is not acting like... He is not acting the same. What? Like, he's even speaking different. A clear voice pierces the red fog, and the next sound that reaches my ears is what seems to be a blade slicing the air. Hey, kill Naoto, like... Red hair guy, you better chill. Of course he had to get the drop on Naoto because Naoto would fold you. We all know that's the truth. Oh wow, they actually just... Oh no! Okay. Oh, this is cool though. Okay, chat, what do you want to do? Do you want to continue Adachi? Or do you want to see what happens to Naoto? Oh, see, this is a good choice because both of these are good. Both of these are good. I don't mind either one. Okay, Adachi's the obvious one though. Okay. Chapter 7, Adachi's Rules. Okay, story's really getting lit now. Why are you back? Why are you back, bro? There is no doubt about it. As we go down the fog-filled hallway, we see a man we're very familiar with. We could hardly forget his face.
No way. Why is it Dachi-san?
Could he be a fake?
Huh? Fake? Oh, right. I forgot about that whole thing going on.
Sure he did. That friendly smile, joking manner, and contemptuously nonchalant laugh. There's no doubt this is the Adachi-san we know. But why?
Why are you here? Huh? Oh, well, I had intended on staying well behaved, but someone begged me to help out. And you know, I'm not the kind of guy who can say no to something like that.
Help out? You mean that show guy?
Hmm? Have you guys already met? Oh, man.
So he already know. Wait, so he's working with him?
That doesn't matter. Don't tell me you're working with the culprit this time, too.
Well, what do you think?
Fair.
Don't play dumb. If I don't like your answer, there'll be boot prints all over your face.
W press.
Who cares about all that? Come on. Aren't you kids in serious trouble right now? What with all the world ending and all?
Aren't you?
So you are.
You guys really like sticking your heads into dangerous situations, don't you? You don't gain anything in life from doing that, you know?
Adachi-san, you said you would abide by the rules of this world. So why are you here?
Rules. Rules, eh?
Don't you understand how the real world is in trouble because of show? This isn't like the TV world, where only we were involved.
Oh, man. I see you never learn. The only reason I took that brat up on his invitation was because I was bored.
Oh, not this again.
All the questions about what he's after, or what's gonna happen to this town. I don't give a damn about any of it.
I actually don't believe that this time. I highly doubt that they would go through this route with Adachi again. I don't think so. You don't bring back the main villain of the old game just for this again, bro. No, there's something deeper than this, bro. Especially because I actually think, like, one of the more nuanced aspects about Adachi was the fact that he actually just accepted defeat at the end. I think he is very honest about the fact of, like, I'll play by the rules of this world. I'll stay in prison. I feel like the only reason he's out right now is because he's gonna fulfill, like, a role in the story. I actually believe that. Because if I'm wrong, and he actually is just regressed as a character, I think that's just lame. Like, I think they just brought him back and hoed him. And I hope that's not the case. Because I think he's a good villain. So if they do that, then I think they actually just kind of took away what was good about him. But, you know, we'll see.
Dachi, you lousy.
Whoa, give me a break. I don't intend to get involved with kids like you anymore. Like, I bet you're honestly abiding by the rules here. Because that's how you think.
The rules here?
You know, the one-on-one stuff. You don't even know what's gonna happen because of that. Honestly, rats like you barely even think.
What's that supposed to mean?
Like I keep saying, if you keep fighting them on their own terms, it could bite you in the ass.
See, like, he's actually, like, in his own roundabout way, he's actually kind of helping. He's giving the hint of, like, you know, you shouldn't really just keep fighting them and letting you string you along, like the path they've laid out for you. Like, he's actually, you know what? No. I'm confident about this now. Like, he's definitely got a role to play.
I bet he's collected quite a lot of those persona fragments by now.
Wow. Yeah, okay. Yeah, he's doing this on purpose.
Huh?
So that's what those, that gold, like, sparkly light was at the end of each shadow fight. So they're collecting residuals from fights or something? My hazy, scattered thoughts all come together when I hear what Adachi-san has to say. We've been vaguely watching those light particles fly up to the top of the tower, but are those what Sho was after? Could it be that the reason Sho set the rules to make us fight one-on-one was to give off more of those particles, persona fragments? According to Adachi-san, during the constant fighting?
Have we been inadvertently helping him?
Oh
Seems
man,
that way.
you really hadn't noticed? You need to get your act together.
I guess so, actually, yeah. Out of the blue, the distorted school building creaks with a loud noise. The jarring sound echoes in the depths of the red fog like an animal's growl.
What was that just now?
Looks like there's no more time left. Earlier than I expected. Well, that's why I need to get going. Good luck to you, I guess.
I guess.
Oh, and your friends who got caught? They might be in trouble if you leave them be, you know?
Yeah, like, nah, he's helping, bro. I'm not gonna lie. He's actually helping.
Wait, what's that supposed to mean?
In his own roundabout way, he's actually trying to help us. So basically, if they jump the shadows, there'd be basically no fragments. Kind of. He's basically saying just like, would the, but what's the alternative though? Like, are you actually just meant to jump people and just like trying to end the fight as soon as possible? Is it like you know what this reminds me of? Early Boo Saga, when the gang was like fighting, and like any fighting involved with like Bubbly's henchmen would like give energy to revive Majin Buu. That's kind of like what's going on right now. Does anyone kind of see the resemblance here? So it's like, would the alternative be to wrap up fights quickly by jumping people, or does it not matter? Like I don't know, because that's what this is reminding me of.
It
I don't know.
means just what it sounds like. Then again, I guess it might be impossible for just you three.
Nah. Oh, right. The invisible wall. Yeah.
You okay, Yosuke?
This actually hurts more than you think. I mean, when did these get set up?
How much longer are you gonna make me wait? You better entertain me at the very least.
Akihiko? Yeah. We turn around to see the bearer of the familiar voice. Inside the fog is a man standing as if to show off his well-developed muscles. He's topless apart from a red cape. It's definitely one of Mitsuru-san's companions.
Welcome to the special ring. This place is truly a square jungle. It sure brings back memories. Yeah, it really takes me back.
Master? Oh, I'm glad that you're safe.
Oh, wait. I actually find it cool that they have like a... Because they're both like the fighters. Oh, that's quite cool. It's a shame it's not the real one, though. As Chie tries to rush over, a sharp fist whizzes right in front of her. Something's obviously not right. For one thing, Akihiko-san should be captive somewhere. And for another, he wouldn't challenge us to a fight like this.
Fake Akihiko-san.
Don't you all long for the tensing of muscles and the clenching of fists? He's only seconds away. Step forward if you want to taste that magic.
Does the voice not give it away? I swear, you see sometimes when shows do this, right? Like, is the voice a thing for the audience only? Like, is that for us to hear? Or is it like, because I can't believe people in Universe don't pick up on that. Like, I don't know. I've always wondered that. Not just here. I'm talking about like in shows in general. Like, for example, Yu-Gi-Oh! Like, Yugi and Atem don't sound the same. You know what I mean? Like, that one, I'm pretty sure that one was actually confirmed to be like, that is for the audience only, I believe. So, I don't know. Okay. Who should take this one? I'm leaning between you and Chie. Obviously you the MC, but Chie got that that student master bond. So what do you guys think? Do a poll? Nah, I'll just You guys can just put. I'll just pick whoever's the most popular. Okay, I'm seeing Chia. All right. All right. Let's go.
Final.
Oh my gosh. Ooh, wait. I swear last time I played Chia, I didn't like her. What's this?
All right, we won. Great work.
I swear the last time I played this character, I didn't like her. Why did you feel much better that time?
All right, we won.
Interesting.
Wait, where did Adachi go?
Got better at fighting
This
games.
is bad. It's been getting stronger and stronger.
Yeah, looks like we don't have much time.
Hey, hold on a sec. Adachi said something about persona fragments earlier. What did he mean?
Oh, I love it. I just realized like he said all that and then they were like, yeah. Anyway, let's go back to fighting one-on-one.
Last time, Sho tried to get powerful shadows by shaking us up so our personas would turn back to their original form. And this time, he's lured us into this red fog and made us fight our fakes, so we can carve off persona fragments in the process.
Oh, you mean those balls of light that pop out when we fight against the fakes?
Probably, yeah. Sho is trying to do something with the persona fragments he's collecting.
But what though? Is he gonna make a new persona for himself with them?
I don't know. But all the persona fragments I saw so far were headed to the top of this tower. We might find our answers there.
Trying to figure out now won't do any good. We've fallen for the enemy's trap so far, but from here on out, we're going on the counterattack. We have to avoid fighting fakes as much as we can, rescue Mitsuru-san's team, and get to the top of this tower. After we all nod to each other, we run with renewed purpose down the murky hallway. Yo, chat, is the final boss of this game gonna be a red Nyx?
Sheesh, these hallways are too long. How far do they go? You'd think we'd have gotten to the stairs by now at least.
Maybe just running down the hallways won't work. Why don't we try going into the first open room we see? I mean, this place was connected in some messed up ways during the last P1 Grand Prix.
You do have a point.
But there's tons of classrooms here. Should we just start with the closest one? Whoa, bingo!
Are you kidding me?
Good job, Yosuke!
Whatever, man. Of course, bro. Past the open door is the unmistakable view of a classroom, but on the wall inside of a set of familiar looking school stairs connected to it like they were forced here.
I still don't like this plan. We're gonna have to check every door we find from here on out.
Yeah, we're gonna have to see that to avoid Sho getting to it.
Don't worry, you can do it, Yosuke.
Yeah, we'll be okay if we got Yosuke with us.
What's with the blind trust in me? I don't remember you guys being such goody-goodies.
What are you doing, Yosuke? Come on, you better hurry up!
Why isn't anyone listening to me? Don't you think it's weird that you're about to leave me behind after saying all that nice stuff?
Damn. They really hold him. Just as Yosuke suspected, our progress from the next floor on gets pretty rough. We don't run into any fakes, but we don't make much headway either. How far have we climbed? Feeling impatient, I put my hand on a nearby door and throw it open. Yeah, gotta love the P4 gang, like getting tired of Tartarus already, bro. It's just a canon event, to be honest. Yo, chat, does Persona 5 people ever get into Tartarus, bro? I feel like this is just like, all of them have to experience it just to realize, hey, this sucks. Like,
Hey, Yukon!
like that ain't fair if they don't get to. Whoa. A giant guillotine-like blade whooshes by right before my eyes. I dodged barely, but it was much too close for comfort.
You dodged. Not too shabby.
Oh, a fake labyrinth? The enemies are getting more interesting now.
Why don't you hurry up and come in? I'm bored out of my skull waiting for you guys.
Keep in mind, they just dealt with this yesterday, by the way. They go down in P5. They get reverse Tartarus. What? I cautiously step into the classroom. Inside, we find stairs leading up and a figure blocking them, just as I thought.
Labrys!
Like you don't already know. Yeah, I'm a fake Labrys. So, let's see how much of your persona I can carve off, okay?
I find it so funny how, like, up front and forward everyone is in this game. I'm a fake Labrys. I want those persona fragments. Come here.
You're going too far. What are you trying to do with all these persona fragments?
What do you care? Win or lose, you're all gonna die anyways.
Says you.
I got nothing to tell you. Now, bring on the ring.
What's the name of your persona? Do I even know it?
I'm a weapon. A special destroyer made only to eliminate the enemy. Underestimate me, and you'll end up with more than just a scratch.
Yeah. I'll go with Narukami. Oh yeah, it does say it right there. Ariadne? Did I pronounce that right? Probably not.
Finally.
Ooh, I recognize this other Oh. Oh right, I forgot. Ooh. Ow. Wait, that move was actually kind of cool, what she just did.
Over here.
Izanagi! Get tasered real quick. Alright. Well. Cook that toaster? That's crazy. That's a slur, actually, to anti-shadow suppression weapons. I'd appreciate if you didn't use that language. The fake begins to melt, and there's a loud crack as the red pillars shatter. At the same time, the persona fragments that were carved off in the battle turn to particles of light and flow into the air. What if you, like, grab one? Like, would that stop it? I'm asking a dumb question, but like, why has no one tried? You know what I mean? What if you just try to grab one?
Oh no, the persona fragments!
Like, you're missing one, you know what I mean? Why don't they just eat them before they float? See, I like you make sense. Chie looks like she's about to chase after them, but Yosuke stops her. I understand how she feels, but Yosuke's right. Once they scour, there's nothing we can do now.
It's fine. We just need to hurry on ahead. We're out of time.
Yeah! Still, it's so frustrating!
Chie seems frustrated. Yeah, she said that. What? I know it's hard for her to sit around idly, even though she understands.
Hey, something just crossed my mind. Personas were originally our shadows, right?
What's this all about?
No, I was thinking about what the culprit's after. I wondered why he'd be so hell-bent on our personas.
Huh?
Well, think about it. There's a bunch of shadows in the TV world, so why is he so fixated on our personas?
Good question.
Yosuke's absolutely right. Last time the culprit was targeting our personas to collect powerful shadows, but not this time. If he wanted to play it safe, he wouldn't have goaded a bunch of persona users into a fight with him, especially since we've already got a score to settle. Besides, just because the CV world is peaceful again doesn't mean all the shadows have gone away. If that's all he wanted, he could just gather those. Really, the culprit was controlling shadows to make fake versions of us to fight for him. But then why go through all the trouble of preparing these arenas and carving away our personas? Does he want revenge for last time? I don't know. Show didn't seem to care about that, so why?
Must be a reason he's targeting our personas in particular.
Some reason why it can't be just any old shadows?
They're actually making a really good point. Yosuke and Chie are stumped too. We need some more hints. We're missing some key information, or maybe I just haven't put it together yet? A mysterious young man named Sho, persona fragments, and Adachi. No, there's still a lot left for us to find out. Very, very interesting, bro. They actually made very good points throughout that. The enemy's objective? Alright. Naoto cornered. Makes me sad seeing Naoto get her ass whooped, but I mean, I guess power level wise it makes sense. The show guy is just mad strong. The strike I barely dodged grazes my cheek and slices through the air. The pain of the initial blow which struck my back is beginning to affect my breathing. My throat constricts and I have difficulty getting air into my lungs. Yo! Okay, wait. I just realized something. Okay, wait, I'm gonna mute this. Okay, wait, chat. Time out. What if in this Persona 4 remake, right? Because I've already made it clear, like, I definitely think golden stuff will be included, right? This is just something I just thought of. Walk with me. I think golden stuff is, like, guaranteed to be in there. Because it's too interwoven into the game. You can't really make DLC out of it, right? So it's a good thing they're forced to put it in the remake. Cool, good. However, what if they still want to do DLC, they actually have a really easy pathway for it? What if, and this is really wishful thinking, I don't actually think they're going to do this, but like, you know, what if they adapt the 2 arena stories into 2 DLC packs, but they adapt it into the regular Persona, like, the way of things? That it would be like, it'd be like a way to incorporate Sho and Labrys into the regular Persona gameplay. I don't think they would. There's like no chance they'll do it, but like, you know, I just thought it'd be cool, you know. They would never do it, but like, you know, it'd be cool. They adapting dancing first? Yeah, they definitely go for that, yeah. 100%. Doubt it. Yeah, so do I. It would have been cool though. Cause like I'm just thinking like it would be really cool to like have these characters in the mainline gameplay, but you know, I doubt it. Zero trying to find a ways for Atlas to rob more money off us. Oh wait. Okay, no. Time out. Okay, how about this? What if they give us like oh, this is a better idea, because then it doesn't make these games obsolete or anything. How about this? They give us 2 prologue DLCs. How about this? This is a better idea, I think. A prologue for Arena and a prologue for Ultimax. You play like a story that they haven't told. Like, maybe you play through Labrys's story mode in Arena but adapted into regular Persona gameplay, so you can explore like the facility that she's in. Maybe it ends with like a boss fight between her and the other robot, which I forgot the name of, because I think it was like 023, 024, something like that. And then for Sho, obviously I don't know anything about Sho yet, but like maybe we could play as him through his backstory. You know what I mean? And I don't know if that exists in the game yet, but like you can easily just make something up. And like you can have both of the DLCs end at the point where these games that we're playing right now start. That way you're covering new ground, but you're also acknowledging that these characters exist in the world. And it'd just be a really good way to make Labrys and Sho feel more connected. The way I would plus it kind of almost legitimizes them a little bit more as well, because for example, in Bleach, I did know about this because I saw it online, but like before Core 2 of the anime did it, Shinji's Bankai in Bleach, right? You never actually get to see it in the main story from what I was told. It's in a light novel. However, you know what they did for this this new anime? They made up an anime original scene for him to use it against a bunch of like no-name enemies. That way it kind of legitimizes his Bankai, you know what I mean? Like it's incorporated into the story, it's animated, we get to see it, it's a part of the actual story. You don't need to read nothing else. You don't need to go check out supplementary material. They just put it there. You know? it would be a good way to like put Labrys and Sho into the story to establish, yes, these are characters that exist in the world. They are connected in Persona 4. And this would just be a good way to do it. I don't know if they would actually do it, but I feel like that would be a really easy DLC path for them to go down. And I'm sure Persona fans would love to have the chance to actually see these characters again. So I feel like that's a good way to do it. But I could be wrong. Considering what Sho's backstory is, I doubt they'll do it. Obviously, Labrys is way easier because I know it. Like, you have gameplay there. You can have like a whole dungeon. You know, like the dungeon crawling aspect? You can literally just have it be like the facility. Like that red facility where she's fighting robots. Instead of fighting shadows, she's fighting enemy shadow suppression weapons, you know? For her, it's a lot easier. But for Sho, I can't speak on it because I don't know anything. So, you know, I don't know. A young man, and he wears a Yasogami High uniform.
You dodged. Such a struggle you put up. You're wasting my time.
Why is he not acting like himself anymore?
Who are you?
I am Minazuki. Sho Minazuki. I am the one who will destroy you, the Kirijo fools, and this world.
Wait, he is not acting like himself. Okay, cool. So he has a grudge against Kirijo. Alright, fine. I kind of already assumed that. I can't lie, it's mad interesting that he just referred to himself as Minazuki first. I wonder why.
So, you're the ones who captured Mitsuru-san.
Wait. This is getting interesting. Hold on.
Yes, I caught them off guard, just as I did with you here. It seems you're not very perceptive.
So Mitsuru-san and people have fallen into enemy hands after all. It's hard to believe. Is this young man truly the mastermind behind these incidents?
Though your intuition is impressive, for you to discern our plan after only one battle.
It's an absurd scheme. What are you trying to summon with that tower?
Sho realized how cringy he was last time. He said, nah, okay, fine, I'll be serious. I gather that his plan is far more dreadful than what I'd imagined at the start. That grotesque tower called Taurus, which is brought forth to call upon something inhuman. What if the culprit in this case also intends on summoning something to this world? And what if the reason our enemy makes no move to hide the fakes and challenge us to legitimate fights is because they need to gather something before the plan can be achieved?
Don't get me wrong. That in itself is not my objective. All I want is to grant a wish.
Oh?
A wish? Whose?
There's no need for you to know.
I disagree. This isn't good. He's already close enough for his attack to reach me. I'm still suffering from his earlier strike. Minazuki's next blow will surely cost me my life. I need to buy time whatever time I can now.
You kidnapped Labrys and attempted to collect our personas before, but that's not the case this time. You're using Mitsuru-san and her team as hostages, and you've prepared fake versions of us to fight. There's only one reason why you'd create such elaborate imitations of us, even to the point of summoning personas, and have them challenge us. You set this entire scenario up so that we wouldn't think twice about fighting.
That's right. Everything was set up from the start. It's the same rules as last time. After drumming that impression into our heads, our opponents admit outright that they're fakes. And as a result, I had stopped trying to figure out the motivations behind their actions. Since they'd taken hostages and walked this town, we concluded that we had no choice but to play along, and we were willing to fight without further hesitation. But I suspect Minazuki must be gaining those shining particles I saw earlier through our battles with the fakes.
Again, your intuition is impressive. By forcing you to fight in this fog, I am carving off bits of your personas.
Carving off our personas?
I've said too much. It seems our guests of honor have arrived.
Huh? Minazuki turns his gaze to the sky and narrows his eyes, as if looking beyond the fog. Simultaneously, the faint sound of a helicopter becomes
I
evident.
enjoyed my time with you. If the opportunity arises again, I'd like to speak with you further.
Yo, chat, this story is getting lit. This is so lit. What? Oh my gosh, bro. Wait, this is so sick. With that, Minazuki gracefully puts distance between us. The moment there's enough space for someone to intrude, between us, the shadow comes dancing down from the sky, as if awaiting that exact moment. You need to understand though, Arena's also a P3 crossover, and P3 elements play a big part in Arena. That is true, yeah. That, you know what, that is true. A bit late, my friend.
Labras? Don't worry now, Takun. I gotcha.
I gotcha.
Labras, don't let your guard down. He's the one who attacked Tsuru-san's group. This guy?
Our guests of honor have arrived.
Oh, I thought he left already.
I've been waiting for you, Shadow Operatives.
Labras stands between Minazuki and myself, as if shielding me. Seems I've been spared the worst case scenario. The sound of the helicopter rotors still remain in the sky above us. It appears to be slowly descending. I strongly suspect that a plume of dust is installed into that helicopter. Oh, so that's why it's able to operate during Taurus. Okay. Or dark hour. So it didn't crash. I recall an entry in the public safety documents explaining how a plume of dust would enable machinery to continue functioning, even in supernatural space-times, where no other electronics would work. It's unlike me to let my mind wander into matters of parascience. Perhaps it's the relief that my life no longer being in peril.
Who are you? Why are you doing all this?
Ooh, the two arena-only characters interacting. This is kind of dope.
Who am I? That constant question. It's quite intriguing that a machine created for suppressing shadows would ask you.
What?
But first, let me see the rest of you.
Ooh, wait, his persona look kind of cool. As Minazuki keeps his eyes on Labras, a black liquid shadow rises from behind him, instantly ascending to the helicopter. It's a shadow, no, a persona, and it means to take down the helicopter.
No! Yukari-san! Ken-kun!
Well, I knew Yukari was there, I didn't know Ken was there. Labras cries out in desperation. Persona users though they may be, they're still human. If they go down along with the helicopter they're in, they'll be grievously wounded at best.
Persona!
Oh! Oh, and she has her upgraded one. Oh, that's a cool detail. An unfamiliar woman's voice calls out from within the helicopter. All at once, a tremendous gust of wind swirls about the helicopter, repelling the Black Shadow's ambush at the last second. Yeah, it makes sense.
Quite the persona, you say. However,
Yukari would be mad strong by this point in the story, so...
Yukari-san, he's winding up for another one! We're getting off, Koromaru!
That's what he sounds like? W Ken! Yeah, I love the detail that they all have their upgraded ones. Just as the whirlwind dies down, an attack originating from within the helicopter speeds towards Minazuki's persona, which is primed to attack again. Amazing, what a perfectly timed maneuver. The surrounding fog lights up, and as the personas clash at each other, those grains of light that Minazuki is after disperse. At the same time, three figures jump out of the helicopter and descend towards us. The whir of the helicopter's rotors increases, which I take to mean that it's flying off somewhere. So then, its objective from the start was to drop these people off here. Dope, dope. Oh, gang! This is so cool. And of course they're playing Heartful Cry, bro. Of course they are. Oh my gosh. Cool. Katone for real needs to copyright Atlas for using her music when she ain't here. I look once again to the two new arrivals and the animal that have descended upon the food court. I know who they are. After all, it was only a moment ago I was at Inaba Station reviewing documents pertaining to them.
That was close. But now that we're here, you don't get to do whatever you want anymore.
Rukia? What? Wait, is that Rukia? Interesting. Also, that notification definitely made me think my stream crashed. Okay. Rukia?
Naoto Shirogane, right? Are you all okay? We'll handle this.
And you sound like Labras. What's it? Wait, how old is Ken then? Obviously, they are older than the pictures in the documents, but the woman is Yukari Takaba, the calm boy is Ken Amada, and the Snow White Shiva following closely at Ken's heel is Koromaru-san. They were all involved in the incident which occurred when Mitsuru-san was in high school. And though they are not officially numbered members, they are persona users on the Shadow Operatives Emergency Suppression Unit, the auxiliary staff.
Labras, I'm trusting Naoto-kun with you.
Gotcha! You don't have to worry about a thing now.
This is so sick.
So you're our enemy. You won't escape now.
It looks so weird seeing them grown up, bro. The three of them fan out to Minazuki's left and right, readying themselves for combat. Such efficient tactical movements, all while never dropping their guard. I wonder how often one must face death in order to become like them. I love how they're like making a big deal of how skilled they are too. Like this is really doing a good like this is really doing justice to them.
The players have finally gathered. It's nice to meet you. I am Minazuki.
There it goes.
Show Minazuki. Welcome to his world.
Bro, is this like a split personality or something, bro? Because he calls himself Minazuki instead.
I wanted to meet you all, especially Kirijo. You are the ones who killed his father, after all.
Wait. No, that can't be. No, you can't be talking about who I think. No, you can't be talking about who I think you are. You said his instead of mine. Yeah, that's weird, but like, I'm focusing on who the father could be. No. Please, no. No. They name dropped him earlier, bro. They name dropped him earlier. Oh my gosh.
What's he talking about?
Who knows? I don't really care either.
Facts.
I have no intention of fighting you now. I only wished to see your faces.
His world. Minazuki's phrasing catches my attention. This could be an important clue to the culprit's motives. Could Minazuki mean that he instigated this in order to avenge someone whose parent or parents were killed? Perhaps he's seeking revenge on the Shadow Operatives. No, that's not right. Given that they took Mitsuru-san's group hostage and summoned the others here, it seems more likely that Minazuki wants revenge on Mitsuru-san, their associates from high school.
I'll be heading back now. Take your time here.
Damn, this is really all just like Persona 3's problems, and then Persona 4's like, hey bro, you like deal with it somewhere else? When Minazuki raises his hand, a different voice echoes from further in. It's a voice I know only too well now.
Don't get the wrong idea.
Oh.
What's going on? Another Naoto-kun?
That's kind of cheap. I wanted to fight Sho or Minazuki.
Don't be deceived. That's an imitation of me.
An imitation?
That's kind of lame.
Huh. That sounds like the kind of dirty trick they'd pull.
I wanted to fight.
It seems I'll be facing those who are participating in the Grand Prix for the first time. I hate to waste time, so let's simply begin now. Bring on the raid!
Everyone, get away from me! Hurry!
Yukari-san, Koromaru, spread out!
Yukari, Ken, and Koromaru jump back in response to my warning shout. Labris, on the other hand, maintains her position shielding me, making no attempt to move at all. I see now. Yukari told Labris that I'm trusting Naoto with you, and Labris would never abandon her duties. Yukari and Ken understand that as well, and so Labris was not mentioned when Ken gave me the order to spread out. Or gave the order. Very efficient teamwork. I feel that I understand the secret behind the Shadow Operative's strength somewhat. Opposites.
What's going on? Wait, what the? Where's the culprit?
What? Wait, when did he?
I guess they want to keep him for the end. I mean, yeah, I guess he is a boss, but like, you know. Now they mention it, I too realized for the first time that Minazuki's nowhere to be seen. Minazuki's presence is completely gone. It vanished from the arena just as suddenly as it appeared behind me.
Like I said, I'll be your opponent. Don't worry. A version of myself so close to death, and a machine who's just joined the Shadow Operatives would be pretty sorry for her. So just this once, while no attacks are still allowed from outside, I'll agree to fight whoever enters the arena.
Oh.
Of course, once
Chat, who do you guys want?
pillars, visible walls prevent anyone until I defeat it in single combat.
Invisible walls. That's just ridiculous. No!
That is the most. Yeah, this is Yukari, bro. Welcome back. Welcome back, Takaba. Yukari tries to take a step forward and hits her head badly on the invisible wall. Perhaps I gave them too much credit before. It's possible that these Shadow Operatives are in fact surprisingly careless.
This is just like the last P1 Grand Prix, except we're in the real world.
Ken's two Oh, so Ken is a Shadow. What do you call that? Puppet character? Yukari's his owner? I see.
Long time no see, Labby-chan.
Oh my gosh.
don't look so shocked. Let's see if I can guess what you were thinking. No! You're supposed to be my shadow. Wah! Or something like that.
Is that Inaba's persona user, Teddy? He doesn't look like a bear to me.
He just looks like a plush mascot. Is he dressed up like that on purpose?
You have such a way with words, Koromaru. It's been too long.
You there! Silence in the peanut gallery! How dare you call my bona fides into question? I'll have you know I look terrific!
Crap, he heard me.
This is your last chance to push your luck like that. Abby-chan and Now-chan aren't getting out of here until you win a one-on-one fight. So, are you okay with that? Are you gonna move on without your friends? Hurry up and decide whether you're gonna enter the ring or not.
Will you shut up? Fine, let's do this. I'll go in and...
No, please move on.
Huh?
You can't let him provoke you. The culprit's aim is to make us fight against our doubles, thereby carving off our personas.
Carve off our personas?
Mitsuru-san and the others are within the tower on the hill. It won't be easy, but try and avoid combat with the imitations as you rescue them.
Okay, Labras, we're leaving the rest to you.
Oh, so we don't get a choice?
Oh, what's this? They left you behind. I guess that's the extent of this friendship you go on about.
No, you literally just heard her say, I want you to go. What? That is not the own you think it is, bro. Do you even listen to the conversation?
That's not true.
What about it is untrue? For it seems to me that the others moved on, leaving you to Nina.
Because she told them to.
You clearly
Dumb?
have no understanding of the bonds between people.
This ain't working. What?
Yeah, what she said. They didn't ditch us.
You literally told them to go.
Kari-san believes in me, so that's why she trusted me to take care of Naoto-kun. And that's why I'm gonna make sure to knock you out of the park myself.
Yeah. I did not expect to like Labras this much, bro. Right. Oh, I actually just don't get a choice. Okay. Shadow Naruto, a Dragon Ball fan.
You have a strong heart.
Ow, ow. Ew, aim! Oh, my rank teammates, bro. Shadow Naruto, my rank teammates. Look at that. What? Over here, gang. What? Oh, ow. Oh, okay, okay. Wait. That rain? Oh, full circle back is pretty good. So what? Ariadne? Is that the name of it? Oh.
It's only natural that we'd win.
Oh, I like what they did there. They make Naoto the announcer to make it actually feel like a 2v1.
What
Cool.
a fantastic battle! We must have gathered a good many persona fragments just from that alone.
Okay. The other me melts into a puddle in the center of the food court. It's a most unpleasant sight to behold. Hear a cracking sound and turn to see the red pillars that had trapped us shatter. The invisible walls should be gone as well, but...
Was it okay, Naoto-kun? We ended up fighting this thing.
There was no getting around it. Our enemy has Mitsuru-san, her friends, and this town hostage. Besides, we had no means of escape.
So, everything was set up perfect. Who do you think that Minazuki guy is?
I don't know, but...
well, that was sharp.
Naoto-kun!
Labras promptly lends me to her shoulder. This may be an odd thing to say, but it's at times like this I must truly feel I've made friends. Not that I'd ever say such things in front of my senpai.
Thank you, Labras. You truly saved my life.
Come on, no need to thank me. I told you it was my turn to help you guys out. But what about Yukon and them?
Ariadne, as in the girl with string trapped in a Minotaur's maze in Greek mythos. Oh, I see. So it's like that's why the Shadow Labras was the Minotaur, and then when she overcame it, she gets Ariadne. Oh, that's clever. That's actually quite cool. And I just realized that just kind of furthers the whole thing of like Labrys is a Persona 3 character, not a Persona 4 one. Because she keeps in line with the Greek mythology. That's really cool. Nah, that's, hey, W detail, bro. W detail, I appreciate that. That's a very nice detail. We inform each other of what's happened up to this point and exchange information. Labrys' team was investigating Inaba Pass where Mitsuru-san's group went missing. And we're headed here after filling up on gas. While we spoke on the phone, midnight struck and she saw the change in the town from the air. It seems that red fog suddenly rose up to cover the town and a giant tower appeared on the hill where Yasugami High was situated. In addition to Yukari, Ken, and Koromaru, there's a man in town by the name of Junpei Iori, whom they haven't yet been able to meet up with. All told, the Shadow Operatives sent 4 people, or rather 3 people and a dog.
Just like I thought. Though that fake you was a tough customer. What in the world are they?
The imitations seem to be crafted from shadows. I'm astonished that they can even copy our persona abilities. But that aside, let's hurry, Labrys. There's actually something I couldn't tell Yukari-san earlier.
Huh? What's that?
What's that? Hey, this character's dope, bro. I didn't expect to like Labrys this much.
It's that young man Minazuki's true objective.
What's that?
He's gathering persona fragments from us.
In something hideous.
Indeed. He'll use the tower looming on the hill, just as Tartarus was used when Mitsuru-san and her friends were in high school. I don't know what in particular he intends to bring forth, but there's no denying that his aim is something along those lines.
Really? Oh yeah, I actually felt something odd about that guy myself.
He's gotta be like a split personality or like a body double or like maybe there's 2 shows or something, I don't know. I think that's kind of too weird. I'm just gonna guess it's like a split personality thing.
Odd? In what way?
Because then why is one called Sho Minazuki, the other one's Minazuki?
Well, when I got close to him, I felt something strange. It was exactly like the feeling I get from those plumes of dust we have as paws.
Oh. Does this mean he had a plume of dusk in his possession?
Not exactly. It wasn't that he had one on him. It was more like it was synced up with his heart. It felt just like ours do.
Synced with his heart?
Oh, wait, prediction time. Obviously, don't tell me if I'm right or wrong, but you know, just hear me out. What if he has a plume of dusk synced up to his heart? What if Sho Minazuki is the human being? But then Minazuki, the personality, is what originated from the plume of dusk. That's why he has that second personality. That's who was talking to Naoto earlier. And then when he said his father or something like that, Minazuki was talking about the human Sho Minazuki. Is that what's going on? That might be it, actually. That could be cool. I don't understand. The plume of dusk was integrated into the core of Labrys and her sister unit, Aegis-san. It plays the role of a heart in their mechanical bodies. Yeah, so why would a human get one? But that man Minazuki seems to be no different from us at first glance. What could it mean that she detected a plume of dusk in him? The faint light that's been scattered everywhere is gathering now. I'm starting to see the outline of the truth, but there are still missing pieces. If you rescue Mitsuru-san's group and learn what they know, then I expect we'll be able to reach some sort of conclusion. Labrys looks into my face as I'm lost in thought and smiles to try and cheer me up.
Relax. We'll never lose. You saw us fight earlier, right? Yukari-san and Ken-kun can really kick some ass.
Labrys speaks with satisfaction, with a proud look on her face. It's a far cry from the Labrys I first met a few days ago.
It seems you've made some wonderful friends, Labrys.
Huh? Oh. You think it's okay for me to think of them that way? It's kinda embarrassing.
That's how it is at the start. Once you come to realize it, though, you'll find that it turns to a warm feeling within you.
Oh.
Huh. Is that how it was for you, Naoto-kun?
Who knows? Perhaps it was.
I recall when I first met my senpai and a weary smile forms on my lips. Feeling a bit embarrassed at this, I pull the brim of my hat down over my eyes. It's not just Labrys. The same is true for me, and many others I've never met. We all go through this process to find what's precious and irreplaceable to us.
Let's go rendezvous with the others.
Nice. Sub ran out. Damn. Bro, it's the worst feeling when you start the stream with one and then it ends. Like, All right. Oh, okay. I will say the Yukiko like kanji plotline I don't like. Oh, and that's the only one we got. Yeah, they would do that. This is the one I'm least interested in. Like Narukami's perspective, I'm interested. Risei's one, I'm interested, but it seems to be finished. Naoto, interested. Like, this is the only one where it's like I don't want this, but whatever. All right, chapter 8, saving Akihiko. Like, this is the section I don't care about, but whatever. Forgot my phone stopped working. After Teddy's nose led us to Yasugami High, we saw what looked like the practice building and barged on in, but I don't know how long it's been since then. We've been wandering down every corner of the school through this damn red fog looking for the stairs. We're slowly going higher, but...
Was your school always this big? I think I'm done for. Look, my legs are turning into twigs.
They were twigs to begin with. Quit your whining and get moving.
I know.
Bro. I know Ted's got a rat's complain. There's no knowing when the enemy might attack, and having to stay on guard all the time is tiring us out. Even Yukiko has got a hard look on her face. Well, it makes sense. I mean, the same goes for me. But these are our classmates we're talking about. Of course she's worried about them.
The school was always this big. I'd be late for class every day.
That's what you're worried about? Man, how the hell is this place hooked up?
Oh, could we try opening up a window and climb up the walls?
I mean, why not?
What are you thinking? Yuki-chan, that's against the rules!
Oh, yeah, see, it's against the rules. Don't know why you would think that. Suddenly, the TV on the ceiling turns on, and that weird Ted comes up on it. I don't really get this guy's deal. Can I just assume he's a fake Ted and leave it at that?
Huh? Imposter's showing its face again. If you don't give up now, you're gonna get more than just a beating. What are you talking about, you moron? I'm the one who wants to punish you. Shouldn't you all be trying harder than this? Don't you understand the situation you're in? If you don't hurry, the world really is going to end.
I'm not gonna lie, bro. When you make such a grand claim like that, it's like, it's hard to take serious, bro. I don't feel like it.
Around and wandering all over. None of you have any guts, I say.
Shut up! You want to end the world or not? Which is it? If he didn't want us to get lost, he should have made us a straight path, damn it!
He's got a point, to be fair.
That would defeat the purpose of the P1 climax. It's only natural for the bad guys to be mean. Huh. Fine. Now hear this. I, General Teddy, am gonna give you a warning because I'm so tear-jerkingly nice. Open up those tiny ears. If you don't hurry up at once, the lives of the captive princesses will be in danger soon.
Talk about Mitsuru and them? That ain't good. Thinking about it, it's been a while since the first Midnight Channel broadcast. And Mitsuru-san and our guys were already strung up at that point. It's no surprise they'd be exhausted. Oh damn, this fake Ted, what a dirty trick.
Oh! John, what was that for?
Oh, sorry. Looking at that Teddy made me angry for some reason.
How tyrannical! The bear on screen and adorable little moi are totally unrelated. Adorable little moi is totally unrelated. Don't copy me! Don't copy me!
I have no idea what this is even supposed to be honest. It was more simple when it was just Labrys' shadow pretending, but whatever. The fake Ted gives out one last smirky laugh to taunt Teddy before the red fog covers him up on the monitor and he's gone.
Looks like we better hurry and find Mitsuru-san and rescue her gang, too.
You're right. We should focus on that before we head higher up.
Alrighty then. Time to open up my bear nose once again. Wait.
Why do you keep turning our way when you sneeze?
That's disgusting.
It's no use. The red fog's been so thick ever since we got into this building. My nose isn't working at all.
Try harder, Teddy.
Well, if Yuki-chan gave me a big fat kiss, I think I could try harder.
Enough of this bullshit. Hurry up and put that nose of yours to work.
Thank you, Kanji.
My nose is very delicate. Searching through this fog makes my sneezing unstoppable.
Don't worry, Teddy. I have lots of tissues.
Yuki-chan, are you doing that on purpose? I don't need tissues. I need smooches.
You need to disappear.
You can do this, right, Teddy?
Pay me no mind. Teddy knows. Full on searching.
Yo, chat, maybe I don't need that Persona 4 remake, actually. Feeling the pressure from Yukiko's icy smile, Teddy starts twitching his nose every which way. I don't get how that counts as full-on searching, but I can tell he's desperate. Maybe that whole unconquerable snow black thing's got some truth to it.
I do sense something, but... What? Oh, here we go! I smell something like Michan and her friends from over there! Oops.
Bastard guy! You got your snot all over me! You're doing this on purpose, huh?
Well, all that aside, Teddy's nose is all we gotta go on now. When we go in the direction he pointed out, we can sort of barely see the door to the music room at the end of the hall. Nice! That means someone from Tsuru-san's crew is here. I wonder who it's gonna be, chat. I wonder who. It's almost as if the game kind of spoiled it already. Feeling better about this, I grab the door and pull it open with enough force to bust it down. I figure if there's a hostage there, there's gotta be a fake here too. And if that's the case, I'll give him a little fish sandwich as soon as I see him.
Whoa! Who's that?
Ah! We found a crucified Aki! Hang in there!
Akihiko-san! What a horrible thing to do.
Yeah, mate, Akihiko-san is put up on a cross, just like they showed on the Midnight Channel. He's limp like he's unconscious, and he's pretty out of it. Yeah, I remember this guy being pretty strong, too. If they can do this to a guy like him, then whoever we're up against must be tougher than we thought. The goofy mood from a second ago, from a second ago goes away in a snap, and we start itching back to back while checking out our surroundings. That's when I notice there's another guy in the corner of the classroom. I've never seen him before, which means...
Hey, Pops! Are you the goddamn culprit?
Pops? You mean me? Shh. Youngins these days are so rude.
That's Junpei? The guy who comes out is some suspicious-looking dude with a red bat and a goatee. Sure looks shady enough to be the culprit.
Huh? Is he really the culprit in this? He seems a little flaky.
I swear, it's just like if it's what he grew up to be like Adachi but normal. Is that it?
Talking to me already, huh? I'm the lethal
Well, just in looks anyway. They don't know who Junpei is. That doesn't matter.
We don't actually know the real ones. So
Yeah.
How shocked should we act at learning you're the fake?
In it. Doesn't really mean anything.
No two ways about it. He's a dumbass.
What the hell is this guy saying? I can't tell if he's here to mess with us or make us laugh. Well, I can tell you're here to make me laugh, can't you, you W-mans? What's he doing mixed in with fakes of us?
Shut up! Anyway, the game man's here. Here goes. Play ball.
Oh, yeah, I do remember them, like, his little baseball career thing from Reload.
Hold it right there. The real Junpei Iori at your service.
Huh? Just when I thought I heard a voice from up above, something comes falling down. Could that be...
Oh, he fell on it.
He's not moving at all. I guess he's out cold.
I knew it. A dude who looks just like Flaky here is stuck on the invisible ceiling stretching between the red pillars. He's caught in one hell of a pose. You're very similar to him, I promise. Even the fake is grumbling. That dude's no ordinary guy. Either way, all the tension from a second ago is pretty much shot now. But it's good for us, since it helps us relax. What we gotta do now is beat down this fake.
None of your damn mumbling. I'll crush you like an egg, so let's get to it.
Mm-hmm. We need to make him take responsibility for doing such a horrible thing to Akihiko-san.
I don't really care about Aki, but I never forgive an evildoer.
Oh, they're totally pissed. Good thing the rule say this has to be one-on-one. All right, youngins, feel free to come at me.
I think it's obvious that we should go with Kanji. Alright. Ooh. So Junpei fans, is this kind of like what you expected him to grow up being like, or? Oh. Oh, I forgot how cool his persona looks. Like, it doesn't really, it really doesn't fit him. Yeah, that doesn't. Using that wrong. Oh my gosh! What did you just do to me? Ah! Oh my gosh! Why is this close? There we go. My gosh! All right. There we are. Deep breath is so quiet here. Wait, is that the name of the OST or something? I heard that Junpei in this game has a complicated mechanic.
All right.
Really?
In your face, damn it.
Why make Junpei of all people complicated? That's an interesting decision. Imagine you lost to Junpei, you'd never recover. Yeah, I don't think chat would let me live that down. Time for a fist pump. That fake seemed like an idiot, but he was pretty impressive. No wonder he's something operative's Lil Webbing. Something like that. I guess this means the real one's pretty strong too. That's when I hear the red pillar shatter and something comes falling down. Oh yeah, I forgot someone was stuck up there. Oh crap, what's he on crutches?
Junpei Iori at your service.
Didn't you lose to Junpei in the answer? That was like the most competent version of Junpei ever. Like, I feel like you guys are forgetting that story like did him a lot of justice. Like he was serious the whole time. He tries to strike a pose, but his legs must get numb or something because he starts writhing in pain without a word.
Do you think he's okay? In any sense, I mean.
I don't know.
Anyway, we explain quick about our fake and all the other crap that's happened to Junpei, who seems like he's doing okay. He says he came to Inaba because he heard Mitsuru-san's crew went missing, but he got lost in this school. He happened to spot Akihiko and us from the connecting passageway and jumped down from there, but he had the worst timing, or the best. That would have been pretty good. That would have been a pretty great comedy stunt. At any rate, we hurry to the cross and get Akihiko-san down quick, but he doesn't come straight away. Looks like he's pretty drained.
Akihiko-san. Are you okay, Akihiko-san? Damn it. Who did this to you?
You're one of the shadow operatives, right, Junpei-san?
Huh? Yeah, I am, but how do you guys know about that? Hey, weren't you using personas too?
I think you just answered yourself. Looks like Junpei really doesn't know, so we ended up having to explain everything in detail, including our fight against Akihiko and his friends in the P1 Grand Prix the other day.
So that's how Akihiko-san got caught. I'm still kind of fuzzy on this stuff about the TV world and whatnot, but I think I get the gist of it. Oh, right. I never introduced myself properly. I'm Junpei Iori. People call me the Shadow Operative's lethal weapon.
Who is people?
Thanks for sticking up for Akihiko-san earlier.
I'm Yukiko Amagi, a third year at Yasagami High.
What's up? I'm Kanji Tatsumi, the second year.
And, who's this blue Daruma doll?
Who are you calling a blue Daruma doll? I'm an Adora Bear.
Adora Bear? Oh, is that one of the monsters that shows up in Featherman?
How rude! How could you not know how popular I am, you sweaty bearded batter?
Okay.
What's with all the ruckus? I'm trying to sleep here.
Akihiko-san!
Aki, you're awake!
Oh, thank goodness he's alive.
He wouldn't come around. I was getting worried, man.
Relax. I was just taking a nap to get back some of the energy they stole.
He's got some balls for a dude in his situation. Akihiko's going no too. He's saying this stuff to keep us calm, but the guy looks like he's got a lot to recover from. He's telling us how that cross-like thing he was on just wasn't for show. But Being tied up to it felt like his strength was getting drained. Akihiko thanks us all, and then he turns back to Junpei.
But hey, it's been a while, Junpei. Were you the only one they called out?
Actually, I was more of a lone samurai. I got a call from Yucatan, but my phone ran out of juice during the call. When I got here, something weird had happened to the town. I thought everyone was headed for this Tartarus-looking tower, so I came to check it out. Oh, Yucatan should be with Ken, Koromaru, and this Labras girl, who I guess is Aigis' sister. I never met her, though.
Even Ken got called up? Oh, man, I'm ashamed of myself.
But why did you come to Inaba? Did you find out something about Labras' case?
Well, we heard that the shadow presence had ramped up in Inaba. We were headed here to look into why that happened. But while we were on our way, our car got ambushed and... well, you know the rest.
Damn it. That culprit's one sick bastard. How dare he torture you?
Huh? They didn't torture me or anything.
They didn't? But you're wounded all over, and your clothes are all ripped up.
My clothes? What about my clothes?
What are you saying, Junpei? Aki always looks like...
God damn it, Ted! Shut your damn mouth!
Huh? Oh, I get it. Yeah, never mind, Akihiko-san. Sorry for talking weird like that.
Anyways. Damn it, Ted, that was too close. All guys got stuff they don't want people to know about. Ain't a matter of hiding the truth or not. There's just a time and a place to bring it up, and you don't go bring it up for other people.
Oh, that reminds me, though. This feels like that other thing we know all too well. Is it just me?
So, you noticed too.
I mean, it's like, this is the dark hour, right?
Dark hour? What's that?
Basically, the dark hour is a hidden time that ordinary people don't know about. We fought once to get rid of it, but that used to only last about an hour every night. What's happening to this town doesn't seem so simple.
That reminds me, General Teddy mentioned something like that.
The P1 Climax! It's the end of the world! One-on-one deathmatch that's worthy of the name Climax!
Confused why he didn't want Teddy to talk. What Addy said.
And best of all, if you don't win the one-on-one tournament to the finish within the hour, the world will end! No punches pulled this time!
We explained to Akihiko what the fake Teddy said on the Midnight Channel right before our time got messed up.
That's not good. We have to meet up with Mitsuru and the others as soon as possible.
Go open fast soon. I've been looking every now and then at my phone. Wait. Oh, wait. They actually... The Doomsday cast thing is done? Is it? Wait, what happened? I don't know. I guess it's not over yet. The Avengers casting thing. Let's hope Doomsday isn't a fumble. Yeah, I wanted to check if it was over, but it seems like it's not. Like, they're still doing the stream is still up. Now that I think about it, if we don't do something inside of an hour, does that mean the world will get stuck the way it is? We better hurry. Just as we're about to get going, run into a problem. The damn door won't open. What the hell is this? Okay. Well, I don't mind anyone's story here. Nice. Amazing. An accomplice. Okay. Well, give me one moment, chat. I'm just gonna go ask about what we're doing for food. Give me a minute. I knew I was muted. I was just making sure that someone would tell me. You know what I mean? You were. Oh my gosh, bro. Bit. You give me a minute to calm down because I'm gonna get angry. Hold on. I was saying, for the first time, because I definitely wasn't talking. I've got 30 minutes until it's time to break fast. So I was saying, should we wrap things up here and come back to this, or should we just do chapter 9 right now? Like, how long will this take to finish? Wrap it up. I'm leaning more towards wrap it up because then I feel like I'm just gonna keep being conscious of time, so I won't really pay much attention to it. Yeah, I think it's best to wrap up today, or like here. Okay, we made good progress. You know what I mean? This was good. The story is getting good, bro. The story is getting good. I really want to play this, but like, I want to make sure that I'm like giving all my attention to it. So it's probably not a good idea to play it now. Okay. That was good though. That was good. P4D when Ramadan is over, because music is a very integral part of P4D, so you know, can't exactly play it. But yeah, I've got like what, 4 more days, so you know, you're gonna come back after fast stream ending. I'm done for today. You guys are gonna get a thumbnail preview today though. For the Dokkan OST reaction, and that's gonna hopefully drop tomorrow, so you guys will get a thumbnail preview for that today. But yeah, appreciate you guys. See you later. Take care, stay safe, and goodbye, my people. Thank you very much.